Alright, topic number 3. Is Vimeo, BitCUTE, and Anchor the next YouTube-like outlets? Now, Vimeo and BitCUTE are basically other video platforms you can upload content to. And Anchor is a podcast which allows you to do both audio and video to make money off of. Well, more audio than video, I think. But yeah, you can make money off it. And the question is, are they next YouTube-like outlets? And well, with Vimeo, they, as I mentioned at the beginning in the vlog portion of this video, Vimeo seems to be working along the lines of allowing you to monetize your channel there by allowing you to, basically create, to create basically your own website. Yeah. It will allow you to create your own website. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at it right here. It will allow you to upload, get that little thing up there, but it will allow you to upload live event, screen record, and video make. It'll allow you to do that, I think. Let's see what it'll allow you to do here. Yeah, it will allow you to create your own videos and stuff, and that's pretty cool. It'll allow you to, like I said, live stream, I think, create a live event, so that's pretty cool. It will allow you to do a screen recording, which is nice. But then on top of that, like I said, it will allow you to monetize. That's right, it will allow you to monetize. And it says, monetize your content with your own branded site and apps. Create a site, learn more. So, yeah, you can actually monetize by creating your own site with Vimeo. I don't know what BitCUTE does for monetization, but that sounds good on Vimeo's part, because they realize, obviously somebody there is realizing, hey, YouTube is not what it used to be. We need to, start doing things to make us more competitive with YouTube and make us the alternative to YouTube as well. Probably the best alternative. Basically be the AEW to YouTube's WWE, if you will. But that's an option. And then Anchor.fm, which is owned by Spotify, allows you to monetize almost right off the bat. Well, I think there's a waiting period, I can't remember. But they allow you to monetize right off the bat. And when you reach a certain time frame, if you will, they will add in what is known as ad ambassador. That's right. They will allow you to have ad ambassador as part of your channel, part of your podcast. So what that does is it will double what you make. It will do that. It will double what you make. For example, right now, the Anchor I have on there. Now, when I first got Anchor, I'll put it to you like this. I think I have it here. When I first got Anchor, basically, it ended, I don't know when it ended initially, but it ended like about a year, almost a year, not even a year after I got it. And I had to wait for a while to monetize again, and then it finally came back up to give me that option. I think that's when Anchor was just starting out as a subdivision, as a sub-site for Spotify, or before Spotify even came on board and bought it and everything. But yeah, Anchor used to have the ad thing there, but only temporarily. And then I think ever since Spotify came around, they're like, yeah, let's put that as a permanent deal. And then the Anchor ambassador ad, that right there got added late last year for me, because I was mostly doing Anchor. I'd finally had reinstated my Anchor ad, if you will, but then the Anchor ambassador ad came out of nowhere and really surprised me, because I remember just, I just remember basically, what's the one I'm looking for? I just remember basically one day checking my monetization, and all of a sudden it was like 24 hours after the last time I checked it, And it went from what it was to like $10 more. I was like, what is this? And then I looked down. Oh, it's the ad ambassador ad. And I was like, what is this? And according to the site here, it says ambassador ads are a way to begin your monetization journey on Anchor. To qualify, you need at least 50 unique listeners on your podcast. You can find whether you've unlocked ambassador ads by looking at your money tab. Well, I have more than 50 unique listeners, if you will, on my monetization, on my thing, if you will. You know, I have more unique listeners, I believe. As a matter of fact, according to this, I have 70. The audience size in the past week has been 63. I've had 5 plays per episode. I've had plays all time being 10,965. Now the audience, basically, that is a unique platform in its own right, because I have so much going on there. I mean, when you look at this, the one that's leading the pack is iHeartRadio, Spotify, web browsers, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Amazon Music. They all lead the pack. Podbean is in there. Well, I guess Podbean's a part of that now. Huh, I didn't know that. So I'm on Podbean if you want to find me there. And other as well. And then the average from an age-wise perspective, the highest is 45 to 59, which is kind of in my age range almost. And I'm 80% here in the United States geographically. But also state-wise, get this, 20% in Ohio, 15% here in California. That's amazing. That is amazing. And then as far as devices, how people listen to me, you know, the one that's leading the pack is other, but right behind it is Android, iPhone, and Windows. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I got enough people there. And according to Spotify, I created last year 2,899 minutes of new content. That's more than 99% of other creators in your category. In other words, I did more than those in the category that I'm in, which is, I think, arts and everything, or something like that. But yeah, I've had a lot of viewers, which is pretty cool. And as of right now, I'm at $75.43, and it's continuously building, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that again, like I said, when I saw that I had that last year, I was shocked. But then, of course, it got taken away because of the end of the year, and just recently got reinstated because of my average size of an audience. So that to me is a benefit. That's an additional benefit, you know, thank God. And to me, that's what makes Anchor kind of very, you know, YouTube-like being the next YouTube, site to go to, even if it's mostly just for audio, that it puts it in that category. And then with Vimeo doing what it's doing by allowing you to create a site and monetize off that, possibly, that's another way to really help out in the long run. So I'm really, you know, I look at what they're doing. I look at what sites like BitCUTE could be doing. And everything. In fact, let me look at BitCUTE and what they do. Let me see about them. I don't know if they do monetization or not. I don't know if they do monetization or not. Yeah, they do. It says create a monetization. So let's see, monetization. Let's see what they are. Okay, so it says advertising is invite only at this time. Once available, advertising can be used as a source for monetization for creators. Creators will be able to source and create their own adverts, which will appear alongside the content of the BitCUTE platform. It says, as available, advertising space is limited. Adverts sourced by creators will be mixed with those sourced by BitCUTE team. Creators will be able to select the split that suits them from the following options. I want it all. Only adverts sourced by the creator will be displayed alongside the content. Fair share, 50-50% between the content creator and BitCUTE. Supporter, only average supported by BitCUTE will display alongside the content. So, yeah, basically it's similar. And they do have certain things to them as well. Like say, you got to comply with all advertising standards. You must promote a specific product. You cannot contain, your adverts cannot contain crime, violence, terrorism. Basically the whole thing. Basically the whole thing. So you got, it says, they have options. They have subscriber star, coin payments, Patreon, and PayPal, and PayCUTE, you know, which will allow them to, which is coming soon, which will allow them to do these kind of things, you know, to make money and everything. So they're kind of similar to YouTube, but a little bit more lenient, it sounds like. But yeah, I look at those three, those three avenues, sites, if you will, and I do look at them as the next YouTube-like outlets for content creators like myself. Because again, as I mentioned in the previous topic, YouTube is cracking down on swearing and stuff, and that's not sitting well with a lot of folks. And like I said, something will be coming out of it. I just get this feeling that's going to be like a compromise or something down the line. But yeah, I do look at Vimeo and BitCUTE and Anchor, Anchor.fm as the next YouTube like content outlets and everything. So that's all I'm going to really say on that, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the live chat, as well as in like I said, in the live chat, as well as in the comments below. Let me know down below. And on to the next topic. I do apologize for that. That is my mom's radio that went off. Apparently she didn't set it right when, you know, to go off when it needs to.